Tom Brady allure has Raiders closing in on Ben Johnson as their next head coach. So those, quote, associated with the job believe Johnson is the leading candidate. Many believe, frankly, he's getting it. Even though Vegas lacks the potential to grab a quarterback, or you're stuck with Gardner Minshew, Brady, a minority owner, has a significant say in who's going to be the team's next head coach. Pro Football Talk has reported the Raiders have a, quote, massive offer out to Johnson. I don't worry about this. I go into it expecting both Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn to be gone. But here's my question to you. Does knowing that they're leaving put more pressure on you to get this done? Because the odds will say if both coordinators go, you're taking a step back next year. But if they win the whole chalupa, DGAF. I don't care. I got what I wanted. I'll pay whatever price it is. Take all the coordinators. Take whoever you like.
Right before the show, got a phone call. Somebody out there close to the Raiders. Apparently, Brady and Ben Johnson have a mutual affection for each other. Brady sees Ben Johnson as somebody who gets the game the way he gets the game.
If what Ben Johnson wants to do is a cultural revival, bringing in your front office, bringing in a bunch of people from Detroit, and then being given the same time that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell were given, you're going to need a couple of years.
You may actually get a second-round pick out of this, too. They may try to take a certain quarterback who's a backup here with them to the Raiders.
If you got a second-round pick for Hendon Hooker, you should be investigated. That's hilarious.
From what I understand, Ben Johnson really likes him.
You can like him. A second-round pick?
Think about this. We thought the same thing when Brad Holmes went after Jared Goff. And like, really? Jared Goff?
It's the cost. I'm not talking about the player. It's the cost. If the Lions got a second-round pick, you could take Ben Johnson tomorrow. For a guy who hasn't played? For a guy who was a third-round pick?